So tell us, who are you and what's your job at the moment?
So I am Antoine. I'm French. My mother is French. My father is Greek. I'm 50 in a few days, and I arrived in Berlin a week ago. So now I'm here to build a company, and it's about hydrogen, producing and selling hydrogen. We just won a wonderful project, the biggest industrial project for hydrogen in Germany, clearly, and that's a very, very good start. Help me building a story. I'm convinced individually we have to build a team. So I think I have a vision. What you can find by me is a vision. It's some openness, and is really believing in something which is great, which is just changing the future.
Okay. At the moment, you're looking for a senior business developer.
Yes.
So tell me about your perfect candidate. What does he look like? What does she look like? What is it? What kind of experience must be there?
Well, first point is believe in the story we have. So he has to believe that hydrogen is part of a solution for a climate neutral world in a few decades. So first believe, second trust, third experience. He has to be experienced. We are attacking a new market. We have to open a new market.
If you say experience in what especially?
We'll have to convince our customers that they should change the way they're doing. So either these are customers already using hydrogen, and what we offer is to use green hydrogen instead of another one, or we'll have to convince new customers to go out of fossil fuels or other fuels and go for hydrogen. So there's a convincing thing. And the second is we have to play with business plans and economy. I mean, we are offering something which is not cheap. So there will be some public funding for this, but we cannot rely for the next 20 years on public fundings. So we have to find the way to have these business models fly. We have to find it.
What is your core market? What is the core customer?
Core customers are industrial, so refinery, metal industry, and the other sector is transport, heavy transport.
Okay. What is it? What excites you about the situation as it is at the moment? Why is it so exciting in the market?
It is exciting because there are great announcements. Every government is launching billions of euros announcements, but there's nothing. So we have to create something. So we have to put reality behind words, and that's just amazing.
What does success look like in this position?
One is, as I've said, building a network, getting customers trust us that we are not just dreamers. We're gonna execute things. We're gonna do things in reality. So success is, at the end of the day, is of course cash flow, but we have to implement projects. We have to win projects.
From a project point of view, just estimate roughly what's the timeline like. So first approach to the customers, project. I mean, what's the size of the project? Give us a little bit information.
Yeah, it's quite a heavy industry. So we are not selling soaps. So it's going to take more than a few months or weeks. So basically, convincing a customer is 1 to 2 years. Getting all the authorizations to build is another 2 years. And building is 18 months. So altogether, starting today, if we are successful in 5 years, we'll see our hydrogen production plant operating.
Okay. What's the size of the project in terms of euros?
In terms of euros, the smallest are a few million euros, and it goes up to hundreds of millions.
What is the opportunity here where you say that's the momentum?
It's a revolution. I mean, it's the hydrogen revolution. There will be hydrogen in the future. How much, we don't know yet, but we know it's necessary to achieve this climate neutrality. So if you believe you can change something, you want to build something, it's really creation, then just come and knock on my door. It's not about doing business like you did it for the last 20 years. It's really creating something new.
Tell me why you believe you can do it.
Okay, well, I mean, there are different Ebene, you would say in German, right?
Yeah.
So there's a political willing, clear. There's a willingness to change, to do something, and to achieve climate neutrality by 2050. We put renewables in place, many, but we know it's not the only solution. So we have to add something. I'm sorry, I'm a bit technical, but we added storage, and through electricity storage, batteries, but still, now we know there's another step to achieve, and I've mentioned it, heavy industry and heavy transport. Electricity is not the solution, hydrogen is the solution. Now it's clear. It's a question of economy and cost.
Okay.
So just achieve this learning curve, bring costs down, and it's going to be successful. There's no doubt.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, you know, I've been working in innovation for 20 years now. I invested into startups, so I was on the other side. Now being on the startup side is really great. That's a personal motivation. Now the story is extraordinary. I mean, we just have to change the world, and that's fantastic. And hydrogen is one way to do it. So it's just a story to write. It's great. An experienced business developer, full of energy, open. We are creating a market. It's a new market. There's nothing you already know which is sure will happen. So I want someone who's ready to hear, ready to adapt, and really ready to define a new way of producing and distributing energy. And again, trust. I think trust is the main word.